Hello, Bruce Cox for the Retirement Toolbox, SafeIncomeStrategies.com, and Dependable-Income.com. Safe Income Strategy number one has been called a CD killer, as it will move people from a 1 to 2% world of bank CDs to a 5.5 to 6, even 7% world of guaranteed, steady, reliable income streams. This strategy is perfect for IRAs, 401ks, and other retirement funds, trust and custodial accounts, for gifting to children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, and other loved ones, and for those seeking current and future income streams. This strategy has become very popular amongst our clients. Besides calling it the CD killer, they've called it a game changer, a difference maker, and a better way to save and invest for the future. We have 3 safe income strategies, and each of those are focused on keeping your money safe, generating a steady, reliable income you can count on that's paying more than bank CDs, money markets, and treasuries, and doing so without the downside risk and yo-yo volatility of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or commodities. These strategies work. During the financial market meltdown of 2008 and 2009, when many people saw their IRAs, 401ks, and other retirement savings cut in half, none of our clients lost money using these strategies due to market volatility. Their money was safe and secure. Their income was steady and reliable. One of the initial questions that we get is, how do we get high yields with safe income strategy number one? We do so by providing liquidity where no liquidity exists to people who need liquidity now. We provide cash out solutions to people who are stuck with annuities, lottery and gaming, and pension payouts where they have no surrender option. When someone buys an immediate annuity or they elect to annuitize a deferred annuity, once they do that, the surrender option is no longer available. The reason is the insurance company has locked in a long-term low-interest liability that it's unwilling to give up. It's earning more money on the premiums than it's paying out in benefits. That's how the insurance company makes its money. Well, the same thing with structured settlement annuities, lottery, and pension and gaming payouts. No longer is there a surrender option. Well, that's where we step in. We buy the future cash flows at a discount, and you get a steady, reliable income stream you can count on that's now paying between 5.5% to 7%. And these payments are guaranteed. We're going to show you some examples, and you'll notice that some of these pay immediate income, others defer income for a number of years, some pay lump sums, others pay an income stream, and there can be a combination of the above. No two transactions are identical, but what they do have in common is a steady, reliable income you can count on that's paying more than bank CDs, money markets, or treasuries. Let's look at a couple of examples. In this example, there was an immediate income stream of 240 monthly payments of $6,193 a month. Every 12 payments, the amount of the payment increases by 3%, providing some inflation protection. This required an investment of $1,098,755, and of course you're getting back almost $2 million. Your money was growing at a 6% nominal yield rate. Here's an example of 180 monthly payments that are deferred for about 9 years. $1,786 a month, and every 12 months the payment amount increases by 3%. This was a 5.5% yield. It was guaranteed by an AM Best A+ Superior rated life insurance company. The investment was $165,312, and you're getting back $398,612. Next example, a little smaller transaction, nominal yield of 6%, payments guaranteed by an AM Best A- excellent rated life insurance company. You receive a lump sum of $35,000 in 2024, followed by 48 monthly payments of $1,925 a month, and a final lump sum payment of $40,000. Next example was a larger transaction. $590,000 grows into $1,008,691. 4 lump sum payments are received, totaling $1,008,691, and it's guaranteed and paid by an AM Best A- excellent rated life insurance company. Here's an example of flexibility. Because the transaction is large, it could be broken into 4 separate transactions sold to 4 different people, each taking a different lump sum payment. We try and accommodate investors as much as possible. Here's an example of 89 monthly payments that begin immediately of $1,000, followed by 168 monthly payments of $1,900. 6% nominal yield. Payments are guaranteed and paid by an AM Best A+ superior rated life insurance company. Investment required $210,474, and you're getting back $408,200. Another example involving a lump sum payment of $225,000 received in 2024. Money's growing at 6%. It's guaranteed and paid by an AM Best A+ superior rated life insurance company. So basically, you're doubling your money. $101,740 turns into $225. Here's an example of a life contingent transaction. 6% nominal yield, 129 monthly payments of $4,500 a month, beginning in a little over 13 years. It's guaranteed by an AM Best A excellent rated life insurance company. This is life contingent, so that when the annuitant dies, payments cease. So to protect the investor, there's a life insurance policy that'll pay off the remaining balance owed the investor. A final example we're going to show is one that is very popular for people funding charitable pledges for pennies on the dollar. This was offered at a 6.5% yield. You were able to fund a $943,000 charitable pledge for $208,926. 2 lump sum payments totaling the $943 received down the road. Now you can get on our Safe Income Strategy #1 offering list by going to safeincomestrategies.com/blog. You can also sign up at the dependable-income.com website. And we'll send you out an email as offerings become available. Now many people say, I don't want to defer the income, I want current income. Well, our pension cash out transactions are very popular for people looking for current income. Our funding sources love pensions. They provide a steady, reliable income you can count on. And by providing the liquidity where it doesn't exist, they're able to earn above average returns without the downside risk and yo-yo volatility of the stock, bond, mutual fund, and commodities markets. And these payments are guaranteed. The type of pensions that we're acquiring are military pensions, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guard, government worker pensions, teacher, state police pensions, corporate and union pensions, pensions from professional athletes, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball pensions. Now the pension payments usually begin right away, and they're 10, 15, and 20-year payment streams. You can see more at a short video that we prepared for recent pension cash-out transactions, where we illustrate 75 pensions that were recently acquired. That'll give you an idea of the payment streams. And one of the questions that we get from people initially is, I never heard about safe income strategy number one before. And the reason you haven't heard about it is it hasn't been available to individuals. It's a multi-billion-dollar niche market that's flown under the radar. It's been known to a small inner circle of originators, a few hedge funds, and a few billionaires. And they have no incentive to tell you about it. In fact, they've signed non-disclosure, non-compete, non-circumvent agreements, and they're not allowed to tell you even if they wanted to. And this inner circle of originators won't talk to individuals with less than $60 million a year to invest. And the reason is it's not a good use of their time. They can call up a hedge fund and sell a $50 million portfolio in about 5 minutes, whereas they might have to spend an hour or more with an individual. So that's just not a good use of their time. And you can't go directly to the insurance companies to get this kind of yield. They're not going to pay you a 6-7% return. You might get 2 to 3% in today's market, but not 6 to 7. Now, a word of caution. You should be able to hold these to maturity. If you sell prior to maturity, you'll be in the same shoes as the original seller, liquidating a non-liquid receivable, and they'll most likely be liquidated at a discount. For that reason, we require you to have a high net worth with sufficient liquidity to participate. Our safe income strategies work. You can find out how they can work for you by giving us a call at 800-955-7898, sending us an email, or visiting us at dependable-income.com. You can also sign up for the Safe Income Strategy number one offering list, again at dependable-income.com or at the safeincomestrategies.com blog. We're looking forward to hearing from you. Give us a call at 800-955-7898, and we'll discuss how these transactions might be beneficial for you. Thank you.